Good evening, everyone. You're welcome. Please let's be seated in God's house. It's really good to welcome your neighbor and just tell them you're welcome to this special session. Especially let me thank Dr. Paul Alaje. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here. Let's appreciate him. In a few minutes, we'll hear more about his profile and he'll be coming up. But I think just to get us in the mood of today's session, as you know, today we're going to be having another session, another dose of repositioning yourself, right? And, Dr. Paul did so much justice to this topic the first time, and we're really excited that he's here again with us the second time. But I just want you to look at your neighbor, and I want to see what you guys think about this question. It's just a little icebreaker. So just you and your neighbor just discuss, and I guess the question is, would you rather have $10 million now or $20 million 10 years from now? So if you're promised $10 million now or $20 million 10 years from today, what's... you guys are a now generation. What? You have trust issues. I mean, the $20 million will happen in 10 years. Sorry? Okay, can I have at least one or two responses? Remy, can you help me with the mic? So I just want two people to tell me their reasoning. So what's your thinking? So $10 million today or $20 million 10 years from today. It's guaranteed in both instances.
Okay, I feel that in 20 years' time, the $20 million will not have much value like the $10 million of today.
Okay. All right. Let's appreciate her. Any other thoughts? Is everybody is going for the $10 million now? So, you care?
Considering the way inflation and everything is going happening, I'd rather the $10 million now, the proper positioning of the $10 million. I could even use more than $20 million 10 years from now.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, I appreciate. Well, I guess I don't see any other hands, but I think, okay, Uduak has a view over there.
Amen.
Amen.
Me, I want to go into the streets more. Now, person wake up today, go see 10 years from now.
Okay.
So, we want our 10 million now, please.
No. Okay. Okay. All right. So thank you. I guess that gives us a feel, and I guess Dr. Paul is going to be telling us how we can get that $10 million now. I guess. Anyway. But without wasting much more time, welcome everyone. Thank you for taking time. I know it's a Saturday. I know there's so many other things that you could have on your schedule, but we really are honored to be able to have someone like Dr. Paul. We ran into the airport a few days ago, and just seeing his schedule and his itinerary, I was like, you could still do this for us. So really thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. And with that, I'll just invite Laifa to please come up and do the honors of welcoming our special guest today.
Praise the Lord. I know this is not another church service, but praise the Lord. Yeah, so we are stoked that Paul Alaje is in our midst today, again, for the second time. I'm sure the first time was, well, for me, mind-blowing, and I think all of us here agree. He broke things down for us like we were 2 years old. Yeah, so we look forward to another installment today, so he continues from where he stopped the last time. So I'll go through his profile again just for the benefit of those that were not here the first time, so you have a sense of who he is and what he does. So Dr. Paul Alaje is a prominent Nigerian economist and chief economist at SPM Professionals. He holds several fellowships, including the International Management Consultants Board in the US and the Institute of Economics in Nigeria. Dr. Alaje has a doctorate in finance and is a doctoral candidate in economics. He's expected to complete his second PhD in 2026.
We almost will not bring it. But we feel, Sam, you want to collect? Please, let me give Pastor Moody. Dr. Moody. All same. Now, when you look at what you have, you see that there are different parts, things that you rate. And you have to rate them from 0 to 10. It cannot be negative. It can only be 0 to 10. The first one tells us how to rate it, how to rate them. The first one here, you can see if somebody is in coma, the person's health is almost packed up, is 0. If you are very, very healthy, super healthy, you are what? 10 over 10. Now what you do is just to place a dot. You don't need to write anything. Remember, you have to write your name. If you don't write your name, please, Lawa, let me go around to check. Just move around. Check for me. Thank you so much. God will bless you. Please put your hands together for him. Thank you so much, because it's going to make my work very easy. Thank you so much, sir. So please, all you need to look at here, this part, this line. You know, this is a line for health. There is another line for personal growth. There is another line for achievement. You put a dot where you grade yourself. Now, to yourself be true. Don't think of what the people say I should grade myself. Just grade yourself. Be honest with it. Now, we want to carry out personal audits. Audit yourself. How do you grade your own health today? Just put a dot. A dot. So from on the line, put a dot on the line. If it is 6.5, it will be between 5. It will be between 6 and 7. Just put a dot. Just a dot, a small dot. No, not outside. On the line, on the exact line, gong. On the exact line, that line. Not, thank you, sir. On the line, people are getting it. On this line, yes. No, these are not the line. This line, the green line, not the circular line. The straight line, on the straight line. On the straight line. Are we getting it? Perfect. Not outside, on this line. This one on the line, yes. But that is not health. We are on health. You need to know what we are looking at for each of them. Don't grade before I explain, please. So that you will not underscore yourself or overgrade yourself. So let me explain before we grade. Thank you so much, sir. Please help me appreciate this brother again. Please help me appreciate him. He's representing. Sam, are you sure we're not hijacking? Sheikh Agbe. This one, the man they represent. Personal growth. Now, look at this. We all have desire to grow ourselves, to improve in what we do. Compare yourself to last 5 years. I don't want to say 10, 20, or last year. Would you say that as a person, you have improved in the kind of things you know now and the way you do things now? Would you say you have improved in the kind of books you have read? How many books, with the kind of books you've read, with the kind of things you know now, would you say you have improved? Would you say you have improved? How would you grade it? How would you grade it? Thank you for the timer. How would you grade it? Thank you so much for the pens. Thank you. You come to job, even forget pens exist. Thank you so much, ma. Excellent. Please, you now put it on the line, on the line. Once the projection comes out now, I will. Thank you, sir. On the line, on the line, on the line. People are getting it. People are getting it. On the line. Please come. See, on the line, on the line, on the line. That line. That's all we need to do. On the line. So we go to the third one, which is achievement. What goal did you set 2 years ago? 2 years. You set for yourself. I want to obtain additional degree. I want to be married. I want to travel to the UK. I want to come back. I want to start a new business. I want to get a new job. I want to make 10 million naira, 1 million, 500. Those things that, not the one I set for you. Not the one Pastor Kemi set for also. The one that Pastor Kemi is teaching. And it dawned on you that I need to do this. Or Pison, because 2 years ago, maybe perhaps people that know Pison were with Pison. And as he was teaching, it dawned on you that you want to do 2 years ago. How far of them, how many of them have you achieved? How many? Grade it. 0. There is no negative score. Nobody gets negative. But please, you don't worry. It's a life class. It's a life class. Just on that line for personal what? It's for achievement. I beg your pardon. Achievement. So what do you consider as achievement to you? I want to give birth before I'm certain age. I want to give birth. I want to do short courses. I want to go and intern. I want to learn new skills. I want to do what I've never done before, between 2 years ago and now. Who is it? Who did not get it? Do we all get it? Do we all follow? Okay, friendship. So here is it. Friendship are in true and you take the average where you belong. Please, I need us to pay attention. Huh? Work and career, thank you. How much do you love what you do at your place of work and the career path that you are? How would you grade yourself in your work and career? As a privileged person to be employer of labor, I try to make my team feel at home. I try to ensure that they see me as their sibling. Honestly. Because it's not what you earn in the place of work that matters. It's how you feel, that they make you feel at the place of work. So at that work, I'm talking to both employers and I'm also talking to employees. When you show up at work, how do you feel? See, it is normal. We are all at work to work. People work at work, that's why things work. But your emotion, how do you feel? Do you even feel you are in the right path in terms of career? Do you now love what you do? Do you achieve results in the place of work? Do you see results in the place of work? How do you grade it? Thank you so much, Ma, for that work career. Then friendship. 2 classes of friendship. I need to finish this session exactly 30 minutes to the end of this. If not, you will not get to the other part. I came for 2 parts. So I will be a bit faster now. Friendship. There are 2 types. Your friends, there are 4 types of them. How many types of friends? Number 1 is addition. Friends that when you meet, you see that your life, something has added to you. But there is suppression. Friends that when they come in contact with you, you know they've taken something out of your life. Which one do you have more? But there are friends that when you meet them, your destiny gets catapulted. They get improved, multiplied. There is speed. There's another one. Don't grade yet. Don't grade yet. You'll be making mistake if you grade now. Don't grade yet. There is another one, which is the last one, is division. When you meet them, the only thing they tell you that you cannot amount to anything in life. And you see yourself low. Now, hold on. Flip the table. Now you need to grade. Flip the table. How do your friends see you? Your friends. How do they see you? Are you adding value to them? Are you taking away from them? And when I say your friend, I mean look at 5 people that you have relationship with, or people you can call your friend. Whether close friend, acquaintance, tight friend, something friend, forget those ones. You cannot exist in this life alone. People you greet, check your phone. People you call often. It can be your sister and your friend. The call, you see that when you make call, you will see that some calls are registered. Those are your friends. Those are the people you call. It could be your customer, but who do you spend time with the most? Are we together there? How do you grade it? How will they see you? What will they say about you? You know that this person, we're going somewhere. You see, when we get to the wealth creation, we have to know how to manage wealth. One of the things that brings wealthy people down is pride. So when you are wealthy and you just stamp on people who are you are an idiot, this, you need to be very careful. So grade it. How do you see friends and how do friends see you? Next one is security. Hold on. Do you even feel secure? Do you feel secure? And security is in the following area. Spiritually, do you feel you are secure? Or there are people in the village that are mixing things now. Color black, color green, plus color purple. When they mix the three, it will come out in the color. I don't know it. Do you feel safe? Or there is somebody in your life that you think is after you? Now, physical security. In life, do you feel you can just be going now, something just happened, and that's the end? Do you feel secure at your place of work? They can just sack me tomorrow. Do you feel secure? With your friend, do you feel secure? How do you rate your security generally? Or you feel that, do you know that somebody can just run mad? Or I can just miss it. How do you rate your security? Spiritually, financially, emotionally. Would you say that you are very secured? Would you say so? Energy. This is very important. Energy. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's anybody here that is up to 70. 70, do we have? Mama 70. 65, 60. We are all young, maximum middle age. Maybe the oldest person, 50 or 50 something. Do we have? Nobody's raising hand. You rate your energy. And energy, physical energy. How strong are you? How strong are you? How strong are you? Rate it. Then your energy emotionally, positive energy to things. Find the average of the two. It's getting more interesting now. Self-esteem. Which of them do you have? Low self-esteem? High self-esteem? Rate your own esteem. The way you perceive it, just your own. Fun and recreation. Pastor Paul, you said something that is trending online. I think he said it maybe last Sunday. It's still trending till today. Or anyone that is a man, have sent it to me. Men, be enjoying. Take care of yourself. You can go to the beach and put your leg inside water. Say, Pastor, now wow. Pastor was breaking tables. He said, I know they will come for me. Go alone. How would you rate your own recreation? How often do you go out? Just take yourself out. I know it can be complex. I took a decision to be going out to see movies once every month. Just go out. How often do you take care of yourself? Fun. My best game is table tennis. You like table tennis too? Table tennis. Just play table tennis. When you do that, you're exercising. Because the whole of your body. My real game, I don't want to say it in church. Everybody will run away. Should I say it? But we agreed you will not say it. And you still said it in church. I'm a party Monday. It's boxing. Yeah. I love it. That's my best game. After that, table tennis. I can spar for 1-2 hours. Just sparring with boxing, punching bag. You will sweat and you'll be happy from your inner man that you are sweating. Boxing. I was shocked when I was invited by the Defense Academy in United to come and teach them on finance. And they said, among everybody we selected, we chose you because you said you love boxing. I'm like, they said, because you live a balanced life to us. Everybody in your field, they just like traveling, novel, all of this. I said, okay, I don't like novel. If it comes to my hobby, what I want to do now, if somebody will just be working, they don't work, finish, make I come this work, come they collect money, make I just do my boxing and be playing table tennis. I'm okay. Because there are things in the body we need to drop. Next, home and family. How do you rate it? How do you rate home and family? If you are married, your own home, have you jettisoned the home you came from? And if you are unmarried, the home that you are now, how would you rate your relationship in that regards? How? 1 to 10. Then, we go to even a more interesting one, which is your relationship. Now, listen to this. The closest person to you, in management consulting, we use, if you are not married or you are married, it could be your partner in the office. You've seen people build bank, just 2 friends build bank. One of them had plane crash, I think last year. How would you rate that relationship that have gone beyond friendship to brotherhood? Do you have that person that can cover your track, that if anything happens and everybody saw you that, no, it is Pastor Moody, that person will say, no, you're all blind. It can never be. It can't be Dr. Moody. Never. You didn't see him. Who is that person? Relationships. If a matter is 5 million, bam, the ground don't scatter. Do you have one person you can call that will not reject your call after getting the introduction? You see, so they now said that this matter is a matter of life and death. It's a matter of money, and I feel I should call you 5 million, no network. The person will just say flight mode. Who is that person? Do you have quality relationship? Someone you can call 2 a.m. I'm coming to look for you. 2 a.m. I will find you. Don't worry. Just stay calm. Wherever you are, don't worry. We'll get you to the clinic. You'll be fine. Who is that person in your life? That's very valid relationship you can't do without. Someone that when you make mistake on social media, everybody will see and do as though, it does not too. But somebody that can say, Edo, please, you have something on social media, correct it and post it again, without abusing you or making you feel less. Do we have such a relationship? Are you in such a relationship? Please commit to such a relationship. You are safe with them. Lastly, finance. Where you say you will be this time last year, rate it now. Hello, sir. Now, what you do for me, Lawa, please come. You know I can't do this alone. Come. What you do for me is you help me map it. Join one point to another in this manner. I wish everybody can see. See, like this. This straight line. This. Do you understand? Just help me join the check round. Check round for me. Help me check. Just, yes. Join the, correct. Please let me clap for you. Excellent. Help me join all the dots together. The dots, join them together. Yes. Join the dots together. You didn't feel, man. You need to feel. Correct. Now, one person has joined them together. So no point should be outside or inside. That's the goal. We have just 1 minute. 1 minute. Are you with me? Say yes, 1 minute. Thank you so much, ma'am. Wow, fantastic. Sorry, sir. Fantastic. Great. Fantastic. Excellent. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Fantastic. IT team. Sorry, Now, what you do for me? Last one. Shade the image that you have. Shade it. Shade the inside, just the image. Don't shade outside though. You know that painting we did in primary school? Paint the inside only. Now we are done. Shade the inside only. When you shade it, the thing will be beautiful. Man, why are you laughing? You remember primary school? This is what I was doing. What I did in 2011, 2012, 2013, 14 to 15. Shade it. Shade it. Ah, glory to God. Shade it, 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 shade it. Shade it, 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 shade it. Shade it, shade it, shade it, shade it. Yes. Yes, shade it. Shade it. You are shading too. Nice. You do this by yourself? Nice girl. Nice. Glory to God. Glory to God. If you are done, just wave. Okay. I want everybody. We have a few more people that are yet to be done. We have them here. They are not yet done. Thank you. I need 3 people to volunteer for us to look at what they have. 3 people. No, you come outside. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent one. Perfect example. And good one. Now, please listen, everybody. If you don't have your name on it, you can leave us at this time. Do you have your name on it? Name it, claim it. Yes. Now listen. What is the title of this life class? This image that you draw, that test, that tool. What is the title? Hello? Now, that wheel of life, the wheel that brought you from your houses, your work, your meetings today, how does it look? Now, check the wheel that you have. Hello? Hello? Wait, we are not yet there. We are just starting. Imagine the destination you want to go to. If you use this wheel to take you there, how many years will it take you to get your destination? The car will stop. The car will not move. Who filled it for you? Are we ready now? Do we have work to do? This is what we are supposed to do tomorrow. But we chose to do it today so that we will continue for wherever we stop today. Now, this is the wheel of life. The wheel of life. My first wheel has one tail. My own first wheel in 2011, he had one tail. Now this wheel, I've told you where to inflate in your life. What you need to push out in your life. What you need to energize in your life. You can see it yourself. And that is the beginning. You first need to find what is wrong. For some people, poor relationship. For some people, you don't desire enough to achieve more. For some people, you had wrong job. For some people, your self-esteem is too big. For some people, it's too low. Low self-esteem. So what is it that needs to inflate? Because wealth must be balanced. Wealth must be balanced. Wealth must be balanced. Now, when you say wheel of life, I can tell you your class of income by mere looking at your wheel of life. When I had this training with Tracy's school, Brand Tracy's school, in 2011, 2012, it was easy for my trainer to predict a lot of things about me. It was very easy. Because when you go to medical people, a doctor, and you have done a test, and the doctor has the report in his presence, he can tell you many things about your life. He will just tell you, this you have malaria. This malaria has two stars, 2 pluses. That has meaning. I don't know what it means. For me, it's, why are you putting plus beside plus? It should be something plus, another thing plus. But doctor will say 2 pluses has meaning. That's their profession. So, in looking at quality of life, our wheel of life tells a lot. Thank you, sir. It tells a lot. And because we now need to project, because we are done with the paper now, we now need to project. We need to project now. Just let me move it to the shaded wheel of life. Sam, just stay by it. Move it to shaded wheel of life. Thank you. Next one. This is where we are. Correct. This is where we are. Do it yourself. So my next assignment is, how do we move from where we are to where we want to be? Unfortunately, like I said, I need plenty classes. But I will now select from the area of this wheel of life things that have to do with finance. And we need to influence our financial life. And things that have to do with it. That is my assignment today. Remember, the paper is yours. You can do it at your own leisure. Be very honest with yourself. Don't do it too often so that it's still meaningful. I did mine twice a year just to evaluate myself. Which area of my life am I improving? And I'm not telling you that my own is perfect, but I can tell you my own improved. From one tail to something that is looking a bit round. Are we together there? That is yes. Please clap for them. They are bold enough. Say, as from today, I will live a balanced life. All aspects of my life will be balanced. I will be committed to improving my own life. Glory to God. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so now we are here. Next slide, please. Just follow me. Just follow me. Now, if you have this kind of wheel of life, the one in your hand, how fast can you get to your destination? How long will it take? How long will it take us? Watch this. Twins may be giving birth on the same day. One succeeds so much, the other may not. It is not necessarily that the other committed a sin. It's not so. There was a man that was blind. And people might have been thinking in their mind, because Jesus could read their minds, that they thought because of his sin, that was why. No, Jesus said no. It was not because of his sin, that God may be glorified. That is not because of his sin. It could also be that the person does not know. Why did everybody look at me? Attention! Please put your hands together for her. See, you are the summary of all you have given your attention to. You are the summary of all you have given your attention to. All you have given your attention to. Let me tell you this. DSTV is looking for your attention. Your mobile phone. Look at madam now. She wants to type. DSTV is looking for. Now, typing it is taking your attention. Are we together there? When you are driving, you need to pay attention. In class, you need to pay. When you have a kid, and the kid is sleeping, so that you don't sleep on your baby, you will not actually sleep as a woman. You need to pay. When you are a man, and madam is complaining, what is she looking for? Everybody is looking for attention. When you go to marketplace, some people are selling, come and buy from us. Some people will carry megaphone. Come and buy my own. What is he looking for? Now, we all have things that want to take our attention. But to thyself be true. Which attention is giving you value? Which one will give you value? The attention may look good. It may be cool to you. But is it adding to you? Is it adding to you? Is it adding to you? That's how to check. For you to be different. Is that thing adding to you? Is it adding to you? Or is it taking away from you? So analyze how you spend your life, which is the next part. How I spend my 1 week. How many hours 1 week? 24 times 7. How I spend my 1 week. Don't do how you spend your 1 day. Because there are some activity you don't do in a day. You pray. Is prayer depositing? Is it a deposit to life? Yes. It is. So what in a week do you do that had financial value to you? What do you do in a week? Sam, you are not watching my hand. Stop there. What do you do in a week that had financial value to you? From Sunday to Saturday. What do you do? What do you do? The whole world is in a week. Monday, Sunday to Monday. And the last day God did what? He rested. Live your life per week. So what do you do a week that has to you? Today is the last day of the week. So we are having this meeting at the very perfect time. What have you paid attention to? You've paid attention to work. We have gone to work so that we can earn revenue, true of us. That's not bad. What else have you paid attention to? If you have to think about it, then there's a problem. It's a problem. What else that can give you revenue? Apart from our regular work. Because we need to start thinking about it. We need to start imagining it. Within 1 week, how many books have you seen? How many quality relationships have you deposited into? How many? Who would you say you have helped in the last 1 week? Remember, live your life per week. Let's look at it. Because whether you like it or not, I don't know why I like. Please come, sir. I just don't know why I like it. Yes. What do you do?
I actually work as a security for Union Bank.
Union Bank.
Yes.
And you are here.
Yes, sir.
Should I use you as example?
No challenge, sir.
By December, what do you want to have financially?
Currently, I'm running my degree program.
Good. So what do you want to have financially? Is that degree finance?
I want to have up to at least minimum 2 million.
2 million. Please put your hands together for him. Minimum. We work with 2 million. We work with what? 2 million. Between now and end of the... See, this is how life is. So some of you, many people don't really like me. One Sam like me. Lawa likes me. I like myself. Pastor Kemi has no option. She's my own. She must like me. Because what we want to do, I hope the eyes of understanding will be enlightened. Bible says the entrance of your word bringeth light and understanding to the simple. What is the light? Listen, how much do you earn? Are you comfortable to say it? Are you comfortable to say it?
140,000.
140,000. Now, watch this. Which month are we? Now, May to when? Can it gather 2 million? You cannot gather it. So what are you going to do?
I think of other investment.
Other investments. Now watch this. Time. As we are recording it, as we are here, some people are making money. Some people are doing things that will make them make money. Some people are actually out there to make money. Some people have put things in place that will make them make money. Some people are thinking about what will make them make money. Which of them are you doing? My sister, you have to be doing one of those three. That's life. I told you the last time that every morning, lion wakes up. I don't know if it's here I said it. You know hyena? Or hyena, what did they call that animal? Hyena. He wakes up too. If lion sees hyena, what happens to hyena? So every morning, lion will say, God, I've woken up. Oh. Hyena will say, God, I've woken up. Lion will say, God, just show me the hyena to kill. Hyena will say, please, take me out of troubles of lions. What do you want God to do? Let me tell you, God has no hand in it. Baba will be busy preparing heaven for us. It has to be with your leg. Once you see a lion, run. Oh. Do what? Now, he has a target of 2 million naira. But it's in time. It's 1 month. Cannot get that. So you need other sources of income. Now, check this. Let us assume that in the next 5 years, he wants to buy a house. Truffles. You want to buy a house 5 years' time? So this is 2030. I've switched. This is 2030. Take me to your house.
Okay. I don't understand.
It is God that called those things, which be not. Oh my God. We have moved. We are no more in 2025. We are now in 2030. 5 years' time. Show me your house. You just missed a house because you could have built a house. Why? He said, out of the mouth of one or two, two or three, what shall be established? You would have planted to 2030 and come back to 2025, believing in it, and that reality will catch up with you. I remember when I was looking for my first car, after my Tubun car, guess what I did? I drew the car and I pasted it on my wardrobe. I was using my mouth to sound the remote. Pum, pum. Pum, pum. When the car came, it has a remote that sounded like that. When it came, and I saw one SSS2 girl that want to tap into it. I said, it's not by tapping. It's by faith. Faith is not tapping. You cannot tap the car. You first need to pass WAEC. Then you faith it. No, you fake it. They're two different things. My brother, 2030. Okay, let's come back to 2025. Now watch this. For our financial life, what you have is your time and your investment and God. You have your time. You have your investments and you have God. Because it's God that owns your life. But remember your health in that equation. You have a responsibility too. Say, God is the owner of my life. You now went to dirty water, gutter. You started drinking it morning, afternoon, evening. Pastor, he went and drank acid. Said you are testing your faith. One man said he used remote control to call his car. Let me use my own acid. Maybe I will not die. No, that's not what we are talking about here. Are we together here? So listen, you need to now calculate what gives you income and how many hours do you give it. Please follow my equation. What gives you income? How many hours do you give to that thing that gives you income? For my brother, the example he gave us is 140. 140, other things being equal, because all things cannot be equal. Other things being equal, 140 times 60. What's the answer? Sam, my go-to person. 140 times 60. 8.4 million. Can he buy house or land? So you now need your time, to become more valuable. That's all. Valuable. If you don't like what you earn now, it's the value you give to the time. And it gets to a point where you cannot work it. It's not possible. It's not possible. As a boxer, when you are boxing your opponents, you start with, if you're a saipon, you start with the left. Then you go with the right. You pretend as though the right does not exist because you are working with one hand. But when you throw your left punch at the opponent, most of the time, go and watch most of the great boxers. They have a particular target on the opponent that will leave a dent on them. Very deliberate. The marketplace is a warfare. It's not a fun fair. So when you go to the marketplace does not create a rule that you can only be there 8 hours. You chose to come 8 hours, and after that you fold your hands. The 8 hours is the entry point for you. Are we together there? Then sometimes, and I don't know if this happens to you, sir, sometimes there are some boosts that just come, bah, somebody does dash you money. Eh?
He does that for most times.
They do that most times. But where is all the money? So, God actually directs finances towards us because of our heart desire. Unfortunately, for most people, that money cannot be seen. You know why? He has a pattern. Children of Israel, he will not sustain them with manna after they have left the promised land. You have to eat the old corn. When you're in the promised land, you cannot farm. So you are in a season in your life where you can't farm. Where you cannot go through the process of investment, seed time and harvest. We said seed time and harvest cannot cease. But when they were in the wilderness, seed time and harvest was not the principle. It was manna. Do we remember? But the moment they got out of the promised land and the wilderness, what happened? The manna ceased. They have to go back to the principle of seed time and harvest. So miracle income comes. When I say miracle income, not miracle money. Open your phone, you see, that's not what I mean. That's not what I mean. But even economics recognizes it sometimes. Transfer payments. Somebody just give it to you. What do you do with it? Until you become financially disciplined to say any extra income that comes to me must have a particular direction. Live your life as though you are not expecting that money. I'll give you an example. Please go and sit down, sir. Myself and my team, we went to Plateau State. When we got to Plateau State, and we're done doing our training for about 5 to 6 days. 5 days, I guess. They now say, oh, time. I wasn't expecting that job. Came sudden. When they paid, you know there are some payment they pay. Some things we shake. When they pay, as soon as I saw it, I know son of man will be tempted. And when he's tempted, so that he will not say, I don't want to go on the cross again. I closed my eyes to it. I said, Barrister, there is one particular property we've been talking about. Please, tell them to send their account number now. Not tomorrow, now. Send it now. This money does not belong. When we sent it, when they sent the account number, I moved the money to them. The manager in the center went there, picked the property. Do you know that by just acquiring that property, what happens to your value? It goes up. And there are some small money that you call small money that are not really small. Because if you go to your state capital, you just suddenly realize that if you have managed some resources well, you can buy a plot of land. But you want to start with Abuja. That's the problem. That's the problem. When I was in year 1 in the university, I saw some land, 13,000 naira. One plot of land. How much? 13,000. Ma, you know Reverend Ibeolaro in Ibadan. He helped me to get the surveyor to mark out the place for me. I got 2 acres. Why? I went for a competition, business plan competition, as an undergrad, year 1 student. So the money I got, part of the money going to the land. 2 acres. Those days of Intercontinental Bank, I don't know if you still remember Intercontinental Bank. My mom of blessed memory wanted to sell 1 plot. The one I gave her. Guess how much my mom now called me because I've not transferred the paper to her. So when my mom called me and said, please, so you have to come and help me sign this paper for the person I'm giving. And I said, by the way, Mama, how much do you even say? Mama said, it passed 1 million. I said, I don't understand. How will you say that land inside bush? Now, bush. You know what they call bush? Not that bush. Bush of nowhere. Do you know that when I went there, sir, people are living there now. And they are building modern houses. Listen, if that man has not given you that 100, 200,000, you would have lived. True of us. But because he gives you and you want to impress me, it's like, which football club do you like? Man, I don't even know any player there. I don't know any player in Man U, and I'm not lying to you. I don't actually know any player in Man U. I don't know. If they don't wear red uniform and they don't write their name, I won't know they are the one playing. Do you know that we want to impress ourselves or our neighbors? We now take that money to do things, and that person does not care. That's where we'll be fighting ourselves over Messi. Messi that can buy our entire village. Why am I fighting over him? I don't even know him. He doesn't know that I exist. He doesn't know that I'm in Africa. The guy is just there making his own money. And I'm here wasting my money to buy DSTV, to watch the guy that don't care. And I will now raise my BP because of the man that does not see me. I don't know. He doesn't know me. So the question is, how better will you spend your income? When it comes this time, on what are you going to put it? My time is up, actually. On what are you going to put your income? So let me share with you. There are several investment opportunities. But please, not CBEX. And be careful of, because there is one now. They are dragging one of my friends online. God will help me. We help him. It's difficult. That guy is a good guy, but they are dragging him. It's okay. We're in Gen Z generation. Are we together here? Now look at this. Where can you put your money? Please, by all means, whatever you are investing in, genuine real estate must be one. Genuine real estate must be one. When next we meet, maybe not tomorrow, I want us to compete. I want you to tell me that, by the way, I have this there. I have one small land I bought there. Just buy. Don't worry. Just keep it. It's a bush today. My Tama used to be bush. This my Tama, it was bush. Before the military people said we should come and relocate here. True of us. Just get something for yourself. There are 2 lords or 3 lords. Landlord, apart from Lord of Heaven, landlord and God of Heaven. There are people you call Lord, 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 Lord all the time now. Which Lord are you? Over who do you want to be lords? Whatever you want to invest in, put some money in real estate. It will pay you. 2, you have mutual funds. Mutual funds. I won't have time to explain mutual funds to you. There are regulated investment companies that you can give mutual fund to, and they give you good returns on investment. Another one is treasury bills and bonds. Did I mention this to you before? Yes. Who said yes? Yes. Okay. Treasury bill and bond. Please, if you are putting your money, don't put your money in other things. Those are the things to put your money. Because there are people that are really after you. Now, what is money? Number one thing is, money is what you know about it. What do you know about money? What do you know about money? What is money? Money is what you know about it. If you don't know anything about it, first, money is the knowledge. How financially educated are you? Secondly, what value are you adding? Thirdly, what obedience do you have? You know why? Because tomorrow, somebody will still get money. But we forget this teaching. We still spend it all. We still spend it all. See, if you are from the Dangote's family, you don't need this lesson. You don't need this class. Dangote was giving birth to in a rich family. I hope you know. Otedola was giving birth to in rich home. I hope you know. It's not that they struggled. They're already inside. But for those of us, somebody sang one song. We're in church. I can't sing it. I'm pastor, sorry. He said, Dangote no get to it. He has to it, so. You know they get back to in Ikorodu. You're now coming out, you're now going to do album. That I said, I wish I can knock that guy's head. He said, Dangote does not have 2 heads. He has 4 heads. You know why? Check Ecclesiastes, chapter 11, verse 2. He has 7 heads. The only thing you know how to do is to sing. And that's your only source of income. You are of all men miserable. You are of all men miserable. If you have an organization and people work with you, and you only have one source, you are endangering their lives. Because that will not be sufficient. Anything can happen. Evil can happen. So if you are running investment, start by focusing on one thing first. When that thing stabilizes, you need to start thinking of how to diversify into other things. And you keep growing in like that. If your source of income is one, it's too dangerous. It can't last. It can't last. So somebody asked me somewhere, that so at what point should I start enjoying myself? This your teaching is too hard. I said, well, I needed to break free from poverty and penury. And the African proverb says, he that wants to eat honey inside the rock, he will not look at Uche's face. You know Uche's, look at me. If you want to eat the honey inside the rock, you will not look at Uche's face. I don't know how to complete the other part. That is, you have to give it all that it takes. What does it take? Discipline is number one. You cannot break free. But if your parents are already fine, they're already good, don't worry. You'll get wealth transferred to you. But not a platter of gold. So how do we start making money? The first thing is, how do you multiply what you have today? How do you grow it? What you have. And that is what I will focus on tomorrow. Is wealth, kingdom wealth, growing kingdom wealth. Yes, that's what I will start. Yeah, kingdom wealth. Go to that slide. Yes, that's what I'll be talking about. Breaking the backbone of poverty. Because poverty has a backbone. How do you break the backbone? That's what I'll be discussing tomorrow. So please, for as much as we have the privilege. How many of us worship here at the Soul City? Okay, if you don't worship at Soul City, raise your hand. Only one person. Do you worship here, sir? Whenever you're on duty. But you don't worship here. Please, I want you to be my guest tomorrow. I want you to be my guest tomorrow. If you are not here regularly, I want you to come. And those that are watching online, I don't know if this is online, I want you to come here tomorrow to join us. Because tomorrow I'll be looking at how to migrate from wherever place you are to where you want to be. But I cannot promise you that that can be done in 6 months. I cannot tell you it can be done in 1 month or 2 or 1 year. I did it in 60 months. It's slow. But some people, 48 months. For some people, 3 years. I mean, I've not seen anybody did it in 3 years. Because the goal for Christian is to be financially stable. That's the goal. That's the goal. So how do you get to a point where you are financially stable? That's what I will talk about tomorrow. But I will give you 1 point, and I will end on this note. The note I will end on is that, have your income ever increased recently, or source of income? When it increased, what happened to your expenses? Expenses has swing. It grew with it. Huh? Naira? That's external factor. Cameraman is with us. Most cameramen don't talk. I like this church. Are you sure I will not have meeting with pastor like this? This cameraman for this church, they talk. When anointing is going on in most places, cameraman know they shake. But this cameraman, they communicate. God bless you, sir. Naira crashed. As your income increases, there are things that are increasing with it. The expenses. The first way to break the backbone of poverty is to ensure that when new income comes, assume your expenses does not exist. Let me tell you something. They will call you. Somebody will call you. Help me. That's not the time to help. But it's not spiritual. It's not the time. Because when money is about to get to your hand, Sam, People are already calling you. They targeted, it's targeted. And you know the truth? It's an economic principle. We call it the Parkinson's law in economics. Once you earn more, you suddenly realize that, this my eyeglass is not shining. My perfume, my cologne is not, let me change it. My soap, I want to change the color of my soap. It should have purple inside. Go to and buy purple in the market and bathe with it. My hairdresser is not good enough. I now want to go to Brazil and buy Brazilian hair. Am I touching things here now? Because your income would increase, but Parkinson's law will come. As your income increases and Parkinson's law comes, something will happen to you. You will say, it is the one that bird eats that we fly with. Let me eat it now and fly with it. But poverty will appear too. You know, they are city poor. How many of you heard about urban poor? City poor. There are people in the city that are really poor. Poorer than people in the villages. Because they have not broken the Parkinson's law. That's the first law you must break. And it takes you to be very deliberate about breaking it. You have to be very deliberate about breaking that law. It's a very bad law. It happens to countries. For Nigeria, we discover oil. The president did not know that he was committing Parkinson's law. He said, we have so much now that we don't know what to do with it. He did not think about investing. The next is, let us share the money. Parkinson's law. How are you going to break it? How are you going to break it? If you don't, I can predict your economic future. We can be that accurate. Because things will come to you, but don't worry. People will say you are suffering. Don't worry. We're in a meeting. A friend of mine in Lagos saw me and said, Paul, you know I need to help you. I say, yes, sir. But when I look at his net worth, Sam, his net worth is the equivalent of 2 gantries. You don't understand. His net worth is the equivalent of 2 structures. 2 out of about 200. But that's the guy that wants to help me. But I like it. I like it. Position yourself in a situation where people will think they can actually help you. I'm not saying be smelling. I'm not saying, but please, until your children's children, what does it mean? If you have invested in something or you have earned income, and the returns that you have earned on that thing, you can invest it back. Whatever it gives you is yours. You can spend it anyhow. You can spend it anyhow. Elon Musk, if he does not have what to sell, he will not buy Twitter. Money matters, oh. Real deal. It matters. That's the only thing God compares itself with. Do not serve me and serve Mammon. It matters because it's medium of exchange. I've spent 5 minutes beyond my time. Who has 1,000 naira? 1,000. Please bring it. 1,000. I will leave you with 1,000. I will leave with this 1,000. And I usually end with telling a story. But I want to use 1,000 to tell a story. Come with it. 1,000. This 1,000. This 1,000. What does it of your life is this 1,000? How many sweats on your face is this 1,000? How many talents is this 1,000 to you? What proportion of your effort is this 1,000? What must you do to earn this 1,000? For some people, they only need to sleep, sir. Because while they are sleeping, they are earning it. For some people, they have to be awake at night. If not, they cannot earn it. So, of course, in life, we are not starting at the same level. We are not. The front talk. It is 1,000 to her, but to some people, it's 1 hour of their life every month. You know why? 1,000 times 24 times 30. Do you understand where I'm coming from? 1 hour times 24 times 30 is what? What? Per hour is already what? 720,000. If you earn 1 hour, 1,000, this 1,000, people, this common 1,000 naira, this, what is in this 1,000? Earn it for 24 hours, every hour. Earn it every hour. Now, earn it for 30 days. It's already how much? 720,000 naira. Does that sound big? But 1,000 is just useless. Don't worry. Just keep this one. Look for what you earn again in the next 1 hour. Then another hour. Then another hour. Then another hour. For 24 hours. You are done for that day. What will it be? Is it a product online? Somebody downloading your app? It's 1,000. It's so useless. It's not important. But we'll give it to you. What will you do for people to give you? All you need is this 1,000. What are you going to sell? That every hour you get it. I see that you are getting it. What will you do, man? What is that thing? If you get it, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for her. If you get it, what will you do for this 1 hour to drop on your leg every 1 hour? Then remember, if you get it every 1 hour, can you get it every minute? Multiply 720 by 60. That is it every minute. Only 1,000. Don't start with big money. Start with 1,000. How much? 43.2 million. By just earning 1 hour every minute. But what is that thing that you will do? If you cannot do it every 1 hour, can you do it every 2 hours? Can you do it every 5 hours? But the goal is per minute. Thank you so very much. Thank you for having me, sir. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, question. Oh my gosh. Question. Do I have to go up? Sorry, the protocol. I have to be here? Okay, can I even sit here? Okay, good. Thank you so much. Any questions? Oh, thank you.
Okay, any question?
Thank you so much, sir, for this lessons. I want to ask, for a person who don't have the privilege to have inheritance, and you're starting your life afresh. You just came out from school, you've learned a skill, and now you are looking for resources to put to practice that skill. How do you come up with the resources?
Good question. Any other question? Any other question? Okay, Pastor ask question.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, man.
So you mentioned trying to keep your expenses at bay, even when your income increases. How do you balance that with things like inflation, dollar crashing, some other kinds of needs? And then at what point do you level up after you've kept it at bay for a while? How do you balance all those factors?
Thank you so much. Can I answer those two first so that I don't forget? Because this man questions is, I kept seeing myself in UBA, in OAU, when I finished. Student Union President, Obafemi Awolowo University. I just finished. When people go to disturb the bank, student who wants to go and make trouble, the bank manager will call me, branch manager. I will go and arrest them. Will you stop that? Say, thank you, Mr. President. Take something for yourself. I finished school. I have fantastic business plan. I went to the same bank. They kept me in the waiting room from opening of business to close business. Why? I was not more president. They only used me and dumped me. So the second day I showed up, he said, okay, CBN said we should not give people money if they don't have existing business. But how do I start the existing business? That's the problem. You need 5 things. Number 1, You need friends, you need families, you need fools. Friends, family, and fools. You need those three. Friends are people that trust you already. Remember, when we teach the woman whose husband died, Pastor, I'm coming to your question, man. I mentioned the last time, anointing without resources is what? Is an annoying thing. The man has an anointing but lacks resources. It became annoying that the worth of his life, his death, was the life of his two sons. His descendant was the worth of the money he was owing. But people don't see. What do you think that woman had that made that miracle happen? She was good. She has good behavior. Imagine she has entered Mama Kenneth's house. Mama Kenneth, I want to borrow. Say, you that slapped my child yesterday, useless woman. Do you have good behavior? Trust. In business and finance, we call it trust. Social capital, that people can trust you with their resources. Can they trust you? I don't know you. I'm meeting you for the first time. But who knows you here that can say, we can trust you? And that's all you need, sir, to start with. Secondly is family. Family will know you. Thirdly is fools. If I give you money now, I'm a fool in economics. So. Because I am giving you when I don't know you. That's why they call them fools. Most of the time, when I even give you without giving me returns. But how many fools will you meet on the road? Friends and family. Very important. So look at those three channels. Which of them can you maximize? 3, if you don't have, then join a cooperative. Because you won't plug capital on the road. I've seen a lot of people that say, I started with 0. It's going to be difficult to start with 0. Okay, you still need some support to be realistic. You won't start with 0. When I was starting a rice mill, I thought I was going to start with 0 until the money moved up to 400 million to start. Not to build, though, equipment. Yeah. Not 0. But who can trust you? The last one, you may not like it, is mentorship. Find a mentor. Igbo model works. You know Igbo model. They adopt you, they train you. When you are going, they give you. You see, it is not the money they give them that matters. It is the knowledge that you get that matters. It will not leave you. So who is the mentor that you think that if they mentor you? Now, mentor is not somebody that you see. You say, Oga, I want you to mentor. He has his own life to live. She has her life to live. Do you understand my point? So who is that person? Those are the ways. And that's how I did it. I told you, one of my friends, he came for our training this year, training. I know some, we remember the person I'm talking about. We were asked to come and train people, Niger Insurance in Abuja, 2013. I can't forget. And we got to Niger Insurance training. We are training professionals. My only sin was that I was the first facilitator. When I finished facilitating the meeting, Sam, you are smiling. I hope he told you when I was not around. My very good friend. He came out and he was the next person. He said, I am sorry for you and your company. If Paul have trained all of you, you are all going to fail this year. He said, because what he's training you, you can't see it in his life. We're supposed to be partners. And this was my friend. My brother. I was checking the ground, whether it will hold. I was checking. What can be more disgraceful? I needed to get to that point to ask my destiny whether we answer or not. Nobody asked me, to go and register for Bantesi's program. Because what he said was not wrong. The syllabus was outdated. So when I now learn new things, I came back to the same space. My friend disappeared. As in, it disappeared completely. And I'm not telling you fables. Reality. For those of us that went to public schools, we need double grace to catch up. I'm telling you the truth. So the question is, oh, you've seen how you can get money, but which of the options do you want to choose? It's left for you to choose. Ma, you said, how do you? Inflation will happen. It's an externality. In fact, sometimes it's an error factor. You can't, it's a noise. It is there. So if you're spending 100,000 before, normally it will increase. But what I mean by that is that you now see this wristwatch that, let me try Rolex. Woman of God can also taste better thing. Rolex is not a sin. Pastor is hiding our research for me. I like it. I know. What am I saying in essence? You have a wristwatch that is working. Most of the time, I don't wear wristwatches. My life is somehow, people say my life is so boring to them. I don't know. But the time will come, and it's almost here. Are we together there? Oh, you now feel, so it is things that are not in your consumption pattern that you change. That's what I meant. You change your consumption pattern. Or you just say, it's just a little increase. Let me just change where I barb. This guy that are even barbing for me, 1,000 naira. There is a new barbing salon, 5K. Let guys see me there. They will put extra pay for my, is it not this head? Day. Let it be moderate when you are investing. Let it be moderate. You see, when that time comes, you see that 1,000, you start dashing them another 1,000. You've got it to a place to get to 2,000. That's the time. You just get there, you say, from what is left, make I dash this guy another 1,000. Then you can go to 2,000, you won't feel it again. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. You won't feel it again. But if you now start out with 5,000, you will feel it. And it will impact negatively. More questions now. Did I answer the question, ma? Yes. More questions. Okay. Doctor. Okay, sir. Please, let's ask questions, as many as possible.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Paul.
Thank you, sir.
It has been great listening. I just have a couple of questions. The first question I want to ask is quite similar to Pastor Kelly's question. But I'm thinking, when you were talking about being careful about the Parkinson's theory that you talked about, but the fact that as money increases, there's almost like a demand, friends, people around coming into your space.
Some of them very genuine.
Very genuine, exactly.
Very genuine reason to spend. Yes. But sir, don't spend.
So this is where I'm coming from. So I'm looking at the wheel of life that you've also shown, and you've shown that social capital, relationships is a thing. And, being able to use your money to, how do you say, like
Pastor wants us to stay here tonight. I want to show you something, sir. You see this wheel of life, what I did not tell you, because it's a class, it's a session of 6 hours. Whatever you have here, you talk about health. What is opposite health? That's how you measure how health is. Check finance. What is opposite it? Security. See, even if you are afraid, money can end some fears. Hello? True of us. See, achievements. What is the benefit of achievement if you are not having fun? That means you are really not satisfied with yourself. Also look at work and career. As you are doing that, home fronts should not suffer. Are we together there? Friendship and relationship. If you are truly friendly, it will show in your most important relationships. Then you talk about self-esteem and personal growth. If you grow, your self-esteem will show. Are we together there, sir? So if you pull that and you satisfy them, there is a tendency in us as humans to satisfy them so that they will see us in certain lights. But when you are alone and you carry out an honest evaluation, let me tell you, I broke free for it. Every month, I have what I give to people. If you like break your head, I'm sorry, you wait. Okay? Have that budget. Let me say, because thank you, I'm an economist. See, once I put that budget down, you can't do anything. If heaven is falling, it will fall on anybody. But I won't increase it. That budget is down. That's it. So if you want to call me, let me know in advance. So I'm already making my mind up. I will not do spontaneous spending. Most of our spending is spontaneous. What is life and death? Let me come, madam. Let's do come, madam. Madam, no, well, forget that thing. Forget that thing. They duped me with that. Somebody, madam, nobody's at the hospital. See, madam, let me ask you, what is it that if you don't buy, you will die? Buy it first. What is it that if you don't buy, you will die? Tell me. Nothing. What is it that if you don't buy, you will die? Nothing. What is it if I don't buy, you will fall sick? Nothing. Madam, everybody I know that is financially wealthy, financially prosperous, most of them, they have taken this decision. I was privileged during COVID to be on Zoom meeting with one of the, if you talk about top 2 financial person in Africa, that name will be there. Mostly will come first. Selected young people all around Africa. And luckily my name showed up. Of the 2 that came from here, I was in the meeting. I knew I had zero idea. I don't know anything. The wisdom of the poor is what? Is despised. Madam, if you now meet him, Uncle D, somebody is dying in the village. In fact, they have even created gateway. That's why most people don't have their phone number. Because people don't have discretion. There is a sister very close to me that knows Uncle Hem, where you may call. And this sister, he will drop message, will drop SMS. WhatsApp message will not drop, but SMS. The moment the person say, sir, I need your help, the number is not going again. This sister is actually an honorable member in Nigeria, talking to Uncle Hem that I need your help. The number stopped going. So she told me, because I got some property for her, that, can you imagine this person? I said, auntie, you don't do leg over. At that level, there's one thing I learned from Pison. When I was going to meet senior presidents in Nigeria, he said, Paul, they will give you everything, don't take anything. He said, put a knife. Pison, God will bless him more. If I had made that mistake, I don't finish. He said, put a knife on your throat like this. They just put it like this. I saw a table, 50 people can eat. They serve anything that you can think of in the house, one house called mansion. I didn't eat. Water, I didn't take. I never knew they were watching me. They were watching. Recently, I was in OBJ's house. And people came around. This was this year. I was in his house, Baba's house. I'm very close to Baba's wife. And guess what? When Mama saw me, she was with some girl. She came outside. Paul, you're around. I went with one of my assistants. We went out. We got to Mama. Mama now took me to kitchen that she wants to eat. We should come and eat with her. Guess whose voice I remember? His son. Put a knife to your throat. When they call you Paul, when you go to the man, just put a knife. I said, Mommy, they said, today, this one, you must eat it. This one, you must. I said, Mommy, please, man. He said, okay, you are fasting. I know you always fast. That's what you tell. But today, check the time. It's time to break. I said, okay, we'll break together. I took one spoon. I took plenty vegetable. And we sat on the dining table. Because I had to respect my dad. She was with people that she abandoned. Because I was going to tell her about where to meet me for my mom's burial. Baba's wife. So as we were eating, she said, Paul, the way you took this food told me a lot of things. He said, do you know that one of Baba's cousins came to the house, took plenty food. Now she couldn't finish it. Baba literally removed the person's head, something, and poured the rice and bite. Aja. Yeah, I was shocked. as in remove this something. A woman. Why? At that level. Excuse me, how much is 1 cup of rice? Baba cannot ignore. But he forbid waste. Waste. And Baba is just being a Christian. No? Jesus said they should gather the baskets. And they gather how many baskets? Jesus could have said, oh, is it not miracle? What did we do? Go bring another one, let's perform another miracle. He said, no, gather the waste. But it is we who wants to live our life wasteful. That's the problem. So please, I'm not saying don't give. Give. If you have 2, give 1. But if you have 1, what should you do? If you have 1, hold on. If you have 2, give 1. It's Tahid. If you have 2, give 1. If you have 1, multiply it to be 2 so that you can give. Multiply it to be 2 so that you can give. Pastor, is that the question?
Yes.
It's so important to give, but you need to have to give. Why? The poor, you will always have. The poor, you will always have. If you look at it analyzing English, do we have English students? It means that you are not the poor. You, the head, comma, the poor, head. You will always have. That means we are talking about subjects and objects. The 2 cannot be the same at the same time. They are not the same thing. So it's saying that you will always have these people. So how do you multiply it? And giving is not when you have abundance. When you have 100, can you give 1 of it? It's not when you have everything. Can you give 1 of it? Are we together here? More questions, please. More questions, please. More questions.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Paul, for everything. So I have a question. You mentioned, you said, position yourself so you look like they can actually help you. I need more light on that because not everybody can actually say, okay, I meet you, so I need this kind of help. Is it possible?
No, that's not what I meant. Okay. I'm saying that sometimes we over-present ourselves. And if you over-present yourself for what you are not today, people will assume you are. You are faking it to make it. But people that will help you make it are people you are presenting yourself wrongly to. Dress well. Use nice perf. Dress well. Look good. But if what you can afford is Uber from your house to church, please use it. Don't go and rent a car and hire a driver to wait for you. And when you are coming out, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It used to be, I'm in a very funny industry. In my industry, they check things like, can he smoke? If you cannot smoke, they cannot give you some kind of job. If you cannot drink, they cannot give you some kind of job. So, do I now start smoking? You get my point? I went for a meeting. I did my best. I dressed well. And the guy said, can we trust you? I said, what is trust? I said, you trust me so that I can drink and forget my memory. So before he started, I've already given it to him. How do you trust me? So that I can drink? So here is it. People overrate themselves, or we as human beings, we want to impress people. I think that's the right word. What I'm saying is, please be yourself. Be yourself. Don't speak too highly or too low of yourself. So it's also a danger when you start speaking down on yourself. Don't do that. But don't say what is not just to do a make-believe. Just be real. Be balanced. That's what I'm saying. Because there are some people you go to and you start saying some things. They say, so if you are that, so why should we help you? Do you understand? A friend of mine, Mr. Victor, he was talking to some of these startups. And he said the way the guy spoke, that he felt that he should be working for him. I said, Oga Vicky, Destiny Helper. He said the guy spoke so well of their product that he started feeling he should be working for him. I said, Oga, in this same Dubai? He said, yes. He said, and he's our brother. He's a Nigerian guy. But he knows the guy is hungry. Because the guy that directed the guy to meet him already told him that that guy needs help. But when he now got to him, he wants to impress him by telling him what he's not. So you know that some people can be living in their future. They will not be spending their future money today. There are some things, it's better you enjoy them in future. But you want to live it today. But you are not yet there. What matters is that always have water in your house. Not the one you drink. When you open your financial tap with water flow, if he sees it, you will not like it. You will not like it. So what I'm saying is that please, sir, don't over-present yourself to what you are not. So when I say position yourself that you can be helped, if you come here today and you tell me that last week you just grossed a business, you just see the deal of 1 trillion naira, I will drop this man. Say, Pastor, let me learn from him. How did you do it? Do you understand my point? Because there are people I listen to. Men are in sizes. There are people that when they talk, I go and learn. I pay to listen to them. You understand my point? I still want to be taught. As I am, I want to be taught. I want to learn from people. You ask me why. A friend of mine in Lagos, I don't know if I mentioned it to you the last time, a whole estate, not in one house, so, not 2 houses, so, not 1 unit, so, not a estate of 5 blocks, so, big estates in Lagos. He owns it, and he has not sold 1 unit. And he collected rent. I was still with him last time I was in Lagos. And estate that he has streets. Some of these, they named. Men are in sizes. So. You understand my point? I will not go before that man. I said, so do you know me? Do you know who I am? Am I a yam? I will better reduce myself and learn. What did he do? Do you get where I'm coming from, sir? So when I'm before such person, I learn. Because you learn to go up. I cannot go there and be showing arrogance that, if you enter town, now we dey. He will say, okay. He will even still play with me because we are friends. He will play with me. But what did you do? How did you do it? Then why are you not selling these houses? He said, to do what now? To do what? Least accommodation, 5 million naira. 2-bedroom flats. That's the least. But this man is not selling. Over 90% occupied in the same Lagos. 1 human being with 1 head. Sure, say Dangote no get 2 head. It does. You understand where I'm coming from, sir? So it's just our presentation, how we present ourselves is what I'm saying. Thank you for that clarity. Any other question? Sam, you have question? Okay. Want to ask in camera? Oh, he's a troublemaker. That's how we catch fun in our office. Pastor, I take back my word. He said, Paul, is that what I sent you to go and do?
Thank you, sir, for this teaching. I want to rephrase back the question he asked. I just want you to throw more light. I want to bring a point there. You have a specific skill of yours that you want someone to invest in. And speaking about presentation, right? There is this setting in people's head. Let's see, we know I'm looking now. I I go to somebody and I'm telling the person about a particular business to invest in. They look at you like, oh, you have money, but you really don't have money. Now you don't decide to present yourself like you do not have the money. And then you go to them, they don't want to talk to you. I don't know if you
I get your point.
So what do you really do? How do you...
You don't need to present yourself as a hungry person. But don't go there when you need $1 million, you present yourself as a billionaire. If you come to me, I will listen to you. I will tell you at the end of the day, can I learn from you? Sit down, please. The perfect example came to my head. And it's P-Son. And if you see him, you can ask him. We were in box office that time. Upstairs. The first box office. There is this guy that used to take picture. I'm not sure if he's a church member. I don't think he was it. But he approached pastor that he needs capital. Pastor should help him. Then I had an investment platform that time. So pastor called me, Paul, this brother, what can we do for him? Then I saw him with a passport. Not international passport. Passport phone. You know that BlackBerry passport? I said, Pastor, the guy get passport. I said, your passport, go and sell it. Because already I'm looking at the lifestyle. The biggest enemy of your financial stability is your lifestyle. What I'm talking about actually is your lifestyle. If I see your lifestyle, there are some things I cannot entrust in your hand. I will know, no matter what you tell me. Because it has been tested 100 out of 100 is fail. Why? Because of your lifestyle. So, if you want to make presentation, you can wear good clothes. I expect you to appear clean. I expect you to appear neat. But when I start seeing some things that you are flashing, you want to come for investment, and you come in Rolex, $25,000. My brother, I will not give you that money. I will not. Trust me, I will not. Even if you are the most knowledgeable person, I will not give you that money. And what you want to ask me for is not $500 million. You want to ask me for $50 million. And you already carry, that means that's where you place your value. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's your lifestyle. See, don't trust me. You know this guy called, there are about 3, because sorry, I use all manner of funny things to learn finances. You know those Yoruba musicians, those old ones. Shino Peters, there is another one. I think this one is late. Barista. Bros, go and check every, what is sa in English? Anybody that barista, that the one he prays. You know, Yoruba has a funny culture that they will collect, Igbos too do it. They will collect your name, they will start praising you so that your head will swell. Go and check everybody that guy praised. Shino Peter particularly. Lanre Motors. Kineko Benden, Wale, Udele Benden, or Wale Benden. Go and check all of them. Go and check all of them. Those are the people we want to mirror our life after. Because you hear that, that guy is even in that guy's music. Have you heard that you hear people praising people in their song? That's why you will not hear them sit down and Dangote will be there and they will be spraying him. You'll be spraying them money because they are praising him. If you put him in your song, it's because you want to sell album. Not because he gave you money to praise him. Do you see the difference? So you want to add him so that people will sing because they are no names. But they call those people socialites. Another name they give them is socialites. So, but what kills all of them together is lifestyle. When you are approaching someone, be moderate. Look at Bill Gates. How does he dress? Don't believe me now. Let's go to real life example. Elon Musk. But Nigeria that jammed 50 million. Yahoo boy. How does he dress? Sam, you see where I'm coming from? When a Yahoo boy just amakpa, it's very easy. I even want to change my Benz because the first thing is Benz. First thing, Alma. That's it. That's it, oh. And this lifestyle. So when you get before somebody who worked for money, who really worked for money. Not that he met money at home. But he went to call money and opened the door to say enter and lock the door. Lock the door. Because money is funny. Oh. You know this money has wing. One of the wing is that they will call you when that income comes. They will now know that you are a Christian. They will use God tie you. But you need to be wise, sir. I need to be wise. We need to be wise. If not, instead of you to help 10, you would have helped 2. Then you don't have capacity to help, and that's the end. But when financial flows improves and they come consistently, proceed of those can be used to help more people. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So people can actually be sincerely broke. Not that they are bad, though. They are working, but they are sincerely broke because where they deploy their funds to are wrong places. For me, apart from expenses, I mentioned a formula to us when I came the first time. When you earn income, what percentage of your income do you spend on yourself and family? What percentage? What percentage do you spend on yourself? What percentage? People don't take time to look at it. She said 70% for hers. What do you spend on on family, on food, on clothing? Some people don't calculate it. Money don't enter. Let's go to the market. It's almost programmed. Listen, the way the rich spend their money, I'm getting into tomorrow, is different from the way poor spend. When rich spend, they invest first. And it's not that you will organize yourself. Now, I want to go and invest. You will never do it. It's just a lifestyle. Do you understand? We've structured it so that it's just a lifestyle. That once it comes, there is always something that you know that if you put money in this, it will bring this back. So that now becomes part of my expenses. Because you know that in 2 years' time, that expenses, which is actually an investment, we start giving equivalent of it in future. Why? In 2 years' time, I will now have more capacity to do what? To invest like double of the same. I don't know if you are with me. But you said money that is not enough. Is that not the question? You are earning maybe 140. You are earning maybe 100K, 200K, 500K, 1 million K, 5 million K. Do you know there are people that earn 5 million and it's still not enough? If you are waiting for when money will be enough, it will never be. You must ask the following question when you earn. First thing before you spend. What is it that if I don't buy, I will die? Nothing. Nothing. What if I don't buy, I will fall sick? Food. What's it that if I don't buy, my performance in the market level will reduce? You see, how I spend, that's how I spend money actually. But if I start with, what is the latest thing? So how do you prioritize your spendings? Those are the questions I ask. But as time goes on, I created a 10% that I just want to spend anyhow on myself. I can use the money to buy popcorn. I can use it to go and watch movie. Oh boy, just be happy. But it started with 1%. Why? Because the remaining things to be taken care of was not there. And in all this, even when you earn 100K, what goes to God must not reduce. Because that's the only thing that guarantees the future. Let me tell you, their future will never come. That door's opportunity may not. I'm not saying may not by his mercies. But it's faster. When, I had a policy to give certain amounts. When government made policy that is Nigerian government that actually decide what I give, not me. So when government leads it, then they jack the back. Bah! I jack my own too. You can predict. If you are somebody that watch what people give in any church, any assembly I go to, once you see that amount, you say, "Nah, this guy give am." Because when you check what government said, it must be it in any service. It must be exactly that thing. Why? It's to say that we don't want to go below that. Are we together here? So the question now is to us. Is to us. Which one do we want to choose? Bible says follow after those who through faith, patience, some translations say diligence, who have received the promise of what you are looking for. Who have received them? Follow after them. People that have genuinely, correctly received the promise. That is where mentorship comes. You cannot be mentored by somebody who has not received what you are looking for. How can they mentor you now? That one is friendship or playingship. But if it's mentorship, it is those people that have received it that will give it. Are we together there? I hope I answered the question. Any other question? No other question. Let me say a very big thank you to everybody. Thank you so much. And God bless you richly. Thank you so much, Pastor. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Paul, for that. Can we appreciate him one more time? And fortunately, we're having him again tomorrow morning, so we're really looking forward to a continuation of this session. But let me just invite Odion up quickly to help us to wrap up the service today.
Praise God. Like my boss has said it all. So thank you, Dr. Paul. We are grateful. Yes, please clap for him. So by tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., please, let's be here. It's going to be something hotter and better. It gets better every day. Please, on Friday, 8:30 tomorrow morning, we should be here. And God bless you all. And yes, thank you. And invite your friends. Do not come alone. Please do not come alone. I see you. All right, God bless you all. Have a good night.